Welcome back, welcome back. So, I just sat there and watched a little bit more of that last video. I don't know which one I put out with the ladies arguing about if men should date younger women. And, I was listening to what the women had to say, and they really didn't do too well on their argument. I figured an hour long video, these women would, make some good, valid points, because it has to be good, valid points to date an older woman. And I thought at least the older women, because there was two older women, at least 50 or 60 in the room. So we had an onslaught of 20s to 30s to 40s to 50 at least. I ain't gonna say 60, but they were older. And, even the older women agreed with majority of the things the men said on there. Like the blatant stuff, most women denying their younger youth, that men are going to pursue young women. So when you're young and you're getting all these older men and you're attracting them, and you just think it's gonna keep on being that way, you're gonna get older and they're not gonna want you no more. And there's nothing that can stop that. You can get the BBLs and the fucking da da da. That's not gonna stop it. You know why? Because as you get older, right, it's like saying the same guy is getting broke every year. You get it? And then he's finally going to go down to zero. Before he got to zero, yous would leave. If yous were on a ship of life with a man and you're watching his sink ship every year, you're going to be like, I'm not fucking staying around here. This motherfucker's almost done. I got to get on a new ship before it sinks. Men don't do that to you, though. We marry you when you're younger, or whatever age we find you at, and if you stay with us, your ship goes down. And we stay with you. Do you get that? Like, your body gives up eventually, and men are still raring to go in their 50s. Do you think a 50-year-old woman... I'm not saying they don't, because listen, trust me. I was 25. But with the way the new women are, yous are burning yourselves out. Yous have to do a lot of working now. Some of yous have babies and stuff, so it's not like it's like reality that the older you get, the less sex you're going to want to have. And because of that natural thing, when a man loves you, that means he's going to have less sex, even if he wants to have, if it doesn't matter if he's still ready to go. It doesn't matter. You get that? That's another loss. That's something we have to tuck that in and say, she does fix the meals pretty good, and them conversations have been getting better now, and I do kind of a liking to her, so yeah, I don't need to have sex. Yeah, fuck it. That's what happens to us, because we learn to love you from all the time of being around you. But women have forgotten this or something, and I'm not saying I got an answer, because I'm in this with yous. You know what I mean? So there's no ancient books on this. You know what I'm saying? Even though nothing's new under the sun, so this somehow has happened already. No one's looking back in the past and using that like we're all supposed to. That's what we write history down for. So we can look back and be like, wait, did our people ever try this dumb shit before? Did it work? No? Oh, alright. Well, how'd they fix it? You get it? You know what I'm saying? So, if there's a time in history where women, left their men and then figured out in mass numbers that you're gonna die alone now and you're gonna work. Oh yeah, that's never kind of been like that. So, oh yeah, no one knows what to do. No one's coming to fix this problem.
This chef is a real genius.
Before I came to America, I didn't understand why so many American men came overseas to Ukraine. Why? Before I came to America, I didn't understand why so many American men came overseas to Ukraine. Why? Before I came to America, I didn't understand why so many American men came overseas to Ukraine.
Just in case, my sisters think that it's like a black guy thing. This is a white woman. So, she's like Swedish or something. I don't think they like the brothers over there. I'm sure they ain't racist or nothing, but I don't think, you know what I'm saying? So, this is a problem over here for everyone. And there... Don't you realize their women are coming here? They're all around you.
Why?
Okay.
So for me it was very strange why man goes so far away, spend so much money, and etc. And today I understood why. Though I think because we have much bigger family values, and we love to feel like a woman, and we love to see the man like a man, and I think
Do you hear how she's speaking? With a soft voice? Not like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, my bitches? You know what I'm saying? We stunting on your island. No, she's talking like a woman, like we love to be women and we love to do the things men tell us to do. Shut the fuck up and make me a sandwich. Take that fucking dress off. You're not wearing that no more. You're with me now. They love that shit. You don't believe me?
a bit older than all of you girls, and I can tell you in my 36 years old, I love when men care about me. I love sometimes when he tell me what to wear because it's a care, it's a love. How man else can show you the love? If he just wanna fuck you, he don't care what you're wearing. Believe me, he don't care. He just come and fuck you, leave. But if he care about you, he tell you, baby, please do this, do that. So this is care, this is kind of love. So just appreciate it.
Wow.
Before come.
You know, remember? I mean, some of yous had dads, but I'm sure you had a mom. Remember when your mom used to say, you're not wearing that? And then you got older and she didn't care that you just had matching outfits on? Chasing the same fucking guys. That's not supposed to happen. But seriously though, when a man shows his love, it's not freedom. It's not you're free to do whatever you want. You're my gem. I know what I have. I don't want other men to see it. Why? Because I know what other men do when they realize a man found a fucking gem. They try to steal it from you. They will fucking punch you in your face. They will argue with you in front of her. They will fucking whistle at her. They'll do whatever it takes to fuck that shit up. You know, like how yous know your girlfriend will fuck me just to see you unhappy again? To prove to you that I'm not shit. She'll work on it for years and tell you how bad I am. He's gonna cheat one day, not realizing you get it? It's a fucking joke, bro. Happy people don't get it. When yous are the ones happy, nobody wants to see yous happy. I mean, it doesn't matter what makes you happy being together. Why? Because a lot of people ain't happy even if they're with somebody. They're just together. Oh, that was the longest intro ever. I don't know how long I have left to do the show. The sharks are coming out again. Looks like the landlord wants to go one-on-one with the great one. You'll have your day. Just like I told these niggas, it ain't about winning. It's about proving a point. Now, as I listen to this show, the women didn't name those things. You know? Because he asked this woman repeatedly, being I think she was 27 or 30. Yeah, one was 27, the other was 38. And they both were getting mad because he kept saying the truth. The older you get in life, the longer you live. The longer you live, you're gonna go do things in life. So you're gonna have baggage. Nobody's getting out of life unscarred. Something's gonna hurt your feelings. Someone's gonna break your fucking heart. You know? Something's gonna take financial losses. You're gonna lose family members. You're gonna lose friends. Things happen. It doesn't always have to be relationship problems. You get it? A woman can lose her father at an early age and just have a, a, a mental issue of losing. So she won't be with a man because she loved her father so much that he went bye-bye. So now she don't want to attach to nobody because she realizes everyone's going to die one day. So they just don't, there's many reasons why people have issues and can't deal with certain things or act up or don't act, A woman that acts up is just as bad as a woman that cannot express herself to a man, A woman that acts up is going to push a man away. A woman that doesn't know how to, show, like, I like you and blah, blah, blah. She never even gets the man because she doesn't have courage to show signals, It goes both ways. Now, what I realized about what that woman just said is the things that women that are older should always start with. Like, I'm an older woman now, so yes, I do have experience, and I may have went through things, but yes, it's called healing. Some people heal, So after you heal, now you have wisdom, and now with your wisdom, you should be able to entertain a man a little bit better because you just gotta stop thinking that we're the only entertainment. When a woman's not young anymore, and went around a block maybe once or twice, then you should know how to deal with sex in some type of way. You shouldn't be too shy to it. You shouldn't be too aggressive towards it. You should know how to make a man feel wanted, but not throw yourself right into it, but also, make it go the way the flow or whatever you want. Because it seems like you turns back into virgins. When you get older, you act the way you should have acted when you were young. I'm not just giving this box away. Once you give it away, just stop with the fucking now I'm reborn again. You have to reborn your whole mentality to be reborn. Stop with the I'm reborn through the power of Christ shit. You're not reborn through the power of the word until you change into the other person. You have to change the clothes. You have to change the music. You have to change the everything. When those things change, then you're reborn through Christ. So don't hit me with the bullshit. Because I'm still trying. And it's not really easy. So, let's all get off of that road, that boat, and get onto this just people trying to make our way back to that, because I think that's where a lot of this pressure comes from. A lot of people are wanting to be good again, and then people use these words that lead back to that book, and nobody's even living by that. So it's like I'm done. Even though I love my father's book, I want all of that, but none of us are worthy of it. We're not worthy to say we are the men of the Lord, because motherfuckers is not living nowhere near. I don't want to hear you got a job and shit, dog. I don't want to hear none of that. When I explain how most of your jobs are fucking wickedness, you explain to me how you're a man of the Lord. Because my father said your job should produce good fruit. Some of y'all jobs don't produce nothing but fucking confusion and shock value entertainment. I don't think the Lord needs shock value. So, who are you working for? Man, yourself. Get it? Now, many things work against some women when you start to grow in age, like we keep explaining many times. Because in order for a relationship to kind of be dope, you want a man to be better than you. Period. That's what you go for. The man that's more experienced, he has more money, he's been around, he's like he teaches me things, and so automatically, being an older woman, you should have seen these things and started to understand what petty arguments not to be arguing over, what things to argue over, what things not to argue over, Even if you feel on the opposite end of that argument, you should know that a man's not going to, just like you're not going to back down on certain arguments, points. So you should know as an older woman, never bring that shit up. Never even talk about it. Because you already been through with the other men arguing about that shit, and they left. You know what I mean? You should be, just more, honestly, like the younger women with the agreeableness on certain levels, because if you're older, I don't think you deal with the majority of men like you used to. So now when a man actually gets on a date with you and everything, it's because you actually really want to, he has the potential. So you should know how to deal with that man and make him, want to go further. It should be easy for you to beat their brains in and make them choose you. But that one thing that always works against you, the reality of if you get a man that's doing well, that man wants children. And he may want more than one. And if you can only give him one because you're already older and you may only have enough time for one, or maybe you ran out of time, well, that kind of works against you guys. But actually being able to help the man because every man's not rich, you know. Some men are just, they're good, you know. They got houses and stuff. They're not fucking rich. Though yous like those guys. Besides, like, some, you know, whatever, cooking and cleaning. Like, I don't know how you would help him with his business. A lot of entrepreneur type of guys doing a lot of different things and having a day job. You should already know to want to take interest in whatever he's doing to help grow his business, or, you know, do the things that he needs to, you know. The first real secretary of any business is always a man's wife. And then it blows up, and then he goes and gets a secretary. Duh. It's just the way it is. Women that are older should have, if you actually use some of this time to not just go out and, I'm going to a concert, you know? Go to museums and learn things and da-da-da. That way when you do get with this older man, that may be, you know, he's not just a regular guy. You just have things to talk about. Besides, I like to watch fucking TV and shit. I want you to sit there and chill. Maybe he doesn't want that, you know? Or maybe he don't want to even have because I don't know too many men that want to sit around with their girl and, you know, talk about everything in the world. But things like that are changing because men are evolving and learning. We're gaining knowledge every generation. So with knowledge comes change, you know? So there are men that do want to do that, because I myself always found that to be one of the things that would linger in my mind with every one of my relationships. If we didn't have a intellectual connection, I'd always have in my back of my mind, like, I don't know how long I could really deal with this person, because I like to learn stuff. I like to go over things, and when I do learn things, I like to talk about it. I like to teach them right. But it ain't really teaches. I like to talk about it. I gotta tell somebody about it. And, you know, back in the day, that's what women used to love about men. Because you would learn the things about the world you know you ain't gonna look up, but had relevance or connection to other things that you do know and could help in that. Women need to really maybe take a look at the way the women were, not just with cooking and cleaning and dumb shit, because it seems like you know, it's just the internet. People in real life, you know, a lot of older women, they know what they're doing in certain levels, but it seems as the time goes on, women have forgotten these things. Like that woman, when I played you that little skit of the woman talking about all the men going over there, it was a Fresh and Fit little podcast, and they were all, well, not all, it was her and a bunch of other black chicks. Like, all the black chicks look super hurt. You could see it in their face, like, oh shit. She's literally breaking down everything wrong with me, and she's not being a racist. She's letting me know exactly why I'm gonna end up alone. She just explained to me why every dude that is black that I want to be with, and he's not running the streets, now I know why they won't stay with me. Because I'm too manly, I'm too pushy, I'm always challenging this dude. If you would have seen the look in their face, they could see it, like, oh shit, I get it now. This is what that nigga meant by, like, I ain't got time to be arguing with you like no nigga. What's up, my nigga? What's wrong with you? Y'all get mad when we start calling you my dude and shit. Yo, my dude, chill. Y'all be like, yo, who call me that? We do that because that's the point where you have passed into manhood. And I'm really believing that, like, now I'm arguing with a man. We're having a man argument. We're not having a relationship, woman and man argument. No, now you're just turning up, slapping the hands, talking about what you gonna do and all this other shit. Like, we about to really rumble or something. You know what I mean? Like, women talk to men nowadays. Like y'all ready, like, get down or something. Like, you ready to fight a dude. Like, and that's your boyfriend. Or the man you supposedly with. Like, I was just clips going viral right now. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find this shit. This is ridiculous. Yo, that didn't take long. Now, I just seen this video earlier today, and this gets a little off my point, but it's not, because I'm sure this woman's around 27, you know, damn near 30, and it's you. Women gotta stop. Like, you don't have to stop nothing. Keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna get summer jam screened. This behavior is not gonna. You can do it. Men will allow you to do it until you hit the wall, and then you'll be faded off into the corner, and that's it. And you'll just be another chick online arguing with men, talking about you're not right, you're corny, and you're just gonna be one of those sitting on the internet, mad as fuck with the broke niggas. Arguing with the broke niggas you don't want. You're gonna argue with me about a man that don't want you and shit. That's what you're gonna end up doing. That's what all this is going to. You young women gotta stop before you end up growing into being older. Like, to see, the thing is, take it from science, the thing you love to quote but don't even study. Scientists say if you do something over and over, you could become addicted to it. Not just used to it, you could become addicted to it. You need to do it now. It's funny, it's funny, it's funny, it's funny, I hate you. Bro, you're a weird too. Like, it's not. It's funny, I hate you. Bro, you're a weird too. Like, it's not funny. Imagine you're about to take a woman on a trip, and you're in the airport, and you do some goofy shit or whatever, because, you know, maybe your first time taking a flight, or maybe, you know, just goofy shit happens in life. So, more than likely, you're paying for everything, because that's normally how it goes. And you miss your flight. And then, not your wife, your girlfriend, I guess this is. I don't know. It says boyfriend, so yeah. Your girlfriend, it ain't definitely 10 years, and if it is, this is fucking crazy. How'd you suffer this for 10 years? She starts doing this to you in the airport. Like, women, not only do you make yourself look stupid and other men not want to be with you because they think they're gonna have to deal with that, but then you just make the man look weak. So what did you win? You look crazy and your man looks weak and stupid. Oh, it's so good now. Your chances of getting a great one's great. Now men can look at you on, you know, because this shit's blowing up. Wherever she lives, every person in that fucking town's laughing at her right now, probably. Like, yo, you wowed out. Yo, get it? And all the real men that may have had potential that was waiting for him to slip up, see, they're gonna jump in her DMs now, but you think they're gonna really, they're watching YouTube too, dumb fucks. They're gonna listen to what all these dudes say about this shit. This is embarrassing. You're good because of you. I hate you.
as it says in the...
God damn, bro. Like, not for nothing. I think every man that's ever had at least 3 girlfriends, we all had to hear this bullshit at least once. So, you know, for you young guys, don't tolerate shit like this, because if she's doing this to you, why the fuck would she stop? You know what I mean? If she, in her mind, can do this to you behind closed doors, that's bad. But if she could do this to you in front of everyone in the airport, knowing we're in the 2000s, where you know niggas gonna whip that camera out. If she could do that to you, then dog, you come on, bro. This man's viral now. That. How many times you think this has happened to him? You think he's gonna leave her now? I don't know, but I'm sure he's definitely feeling really, really hot right now. I'm sure he's not really happy with the way he's gonna be getting clowned probably for God knows how long, which is not even really right, because, you know, like I just said, a lot of men go through a lot of things. See, older women could be using things like this for an example, like, that's young chick problems. We don't get like that. We already know not to be like that. Y'all could be using things like this, but I don't know. A lot of older women are kind of like this, so.
Comments, if she acts like this in public, imagine what she's like in private.
I can only imagine.
Have a Lamborghini or 15 minutes with me?
The Lamborghini. I would want the Lamborghini.
Okay, what about me or Honda Civic?
Why is it all about you? Honda Civic. Actually, probably 15
Every
minutes
single
with camera.
answer to
15
these
minutes with
questions
camera,
is
15
not
minutes with
her.
camera.
I'll take a scooter or any...
Women. Do you realize... I understand you want to feel really good and stuff, but you gotta understand, you're talking to 2 younger men, and you said, would you rather have a Lamborghini or 15 minutes with you? 1, none of them know you. 2, 15 minutes with you means nothing, because what the fuck does that mean? I get to stand around you for 15 minutes? Now, maybe if you said, would you rather have sex with me for fucking 2 years, and I have to do whatever you want, or this Lamborghini? Now that's that's something. I mean, I'm choosing the Lamborghini anyway, but 15 minutes of being around a woman, ooh, over a Lamborghini. The Lamborghini's gonna get me multiple women. They're gonna want to get in the car every 15 minutes. Why would I choose you over the Lamborghini? I get to be with you for 15 minutes, or choose the car for life that will get me women for doing nothing. You get that? Like, I've seen that skit multiple times from multiple different women. Some are alright, some really, really hot. And when they're really surprised for some reason when the men choose the car, and women really believe, oh, it's because men like cars more than women. No, men know with a good car I can get women. What are you doing? Like, that's why they choose the car. Why would I choose you? You're just one woman, and you might not be my type. Duh. You're asking random men. That car is gonna get me my type. Get it? Like, anyway, I'm gonna stop here. I hope we learned something. I wish I could come up with more good things for the value of dating an older woman. I'm sure there's tons, but I'm not a woman, and That's not my job. I think you guys gotta start thinking about making videos like that and be honest about, these things the older woman is good for. Because everyone has use. Everyone can be useful. And it just seems like I said, the two worlds. The world where people they were lucky enough not to make mistakes, or they're still in that they made mistakes but they're not broken or jaded or whatever. And then there's the people that life roughed your ass up a little bit, and we're all living in the same world together, but we live in two different worlds. And I don't know. I guess the equivalent of an older woman is like a broke man, I guess, right? Because it's the thing that the young women don't want, and the older men don't want the older women. So we let the older men get the young, I guess, and then the older women take the. Because when y'all say broke, we ain't talking about like homeless men. Y'all call dudes with a job broke. That shit is so insulting. But I get it though, you're not balling, you're not whatever, so you're technically you're struggling, you're broke. So I'll be a realist. But a lot of you women are broke too, so that's why I don't get it. I don't feel insulted when broke people call me broke. And when women do it, I get it. Y'all gotta find a way to make yourself feel good or insult a man to feel good. But I don't like us men are we get reminded of our status every day of our life. So and we've been thinking about it our whole life anyway. That's why we could take the blow of it and just say, oh well, everybody doesn't make it, and I'm just regular. Women, on the other hand, can't seem to bite the bullet of, I'm not this super duper duper person, and I don't deserve a super duper life and a super duper husband. You fight that shit until, 40 now, I guess. You go, girl. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess some of you will get it. I don't know. Some of you will land this guy, or get a younger guy or something, or happiness is for everybody. I think everyone's hung up on these stereotypes so much that everyone's starting to scare everyone from everyone. Like it's ridiculous. Like there's an injection for everything now. Like younger people are too immature and too stupid or too broke. Older people are broken, or you're just older now, or older, like you're too fat, you're too this, you're too. It's like, god damn, bro. Like, does everybody? I think everybody should just be alone, I guess, cause everybody has something, and it's like I don't know. I'm done with trying to figure it out. I realize now it's a choice. This life is a choice. If you want to believe the stereotypes, if you want to live your own stereotypes, if you want to die on your hill, whatever, that's just what we gonna do as a society. And the ones that are just like, nah, I give up on these fake ass illusion games, and I'm gonna be my real regular self, and hopefully get a person that'll accept that. And if you don't. But leaving the mask on and pretending and putting all these stereotypes of, she gotta have this and they gotta be that and da-da-da-da. Man, half of us are lucky to not die alone. Half of us are lucky enough to just get with somebody and don't even realize, like, yo, just live a regular average life, because a lot of us are not making it till next year. A lot of us are not making another 5 years.